Man accused of double murder now faces a new charge. Wilson police added a second charge for attempted murder for Donta Chestnut. He's accused of shooting 4 people yesterday.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I do TikTok about the video, and we're gonna hop right into it. So today we will be doing another North Carolina story, as it is a Monday when you'll be seeing this, or it got posted on a Monday. So we'll be doing an update to one we did last week. So we're doing an update to the one in Wilson. So quick rundown of what happened before. Donta Chestnut was in an attempt to evict 2 people, Natasha Sutton, my bad, and her son, Avante Pender. And during this, he went live during this, and that's why I know he was trying to evict them, but.
Only for nothing. I said, if you start recording.
They gotta go today.
Recording what he's doing and what he's saying.
Well,
Sir, you cannot.
they can record all they want.
So you need to go to your lawyer.
They can record all they want. They getting out today.
Right, you hear that, Miss Buddy, right? Mm-hmm. So you need to go ahead and record. Wait for the police to come. Okay. Okay, you can give me a call back. Thank you. You're welcome.
We gotta start back.
What?
Alright. Get them? No, you just stay right up. Y'all gotta go today. Y'all gotta go today. I don't give a damn about what your lawyer say. What? Huh? Huh? No, they gotta go today. Okay. They gotta go today. They gotta go today. Okay, man. Alright, man.
You can't really tell where shit went left. When the live, gets cut off, then, we hear about that 2, Avante Pender and Natasha Sutton were shot and killed by Donta Chestnut, as well as he shot another woman, Tiffany Fall. So, like I said, 2 murders. Well, they got actually 2 attempts. There was another man he shot that was related to the 2 as well. I don't know exactly how that Tiffany Fall woman was related to them or why she was there exactly, but the other 3 people who were shot and the 1 or 2 killed were all related. So, like I said, that was pretty much, the blunt of it. If you didn't know why it's important, because Donta Chestnut is a mentor. He's a very, big figure in Wilson as a community leader. Like I said, he started our Wilson. And, he's been someone who's always tried to give back to his community. So hearing something like this was a real big shot. So now, the added detail that we got is his sister was arrested for accessory to murder. Because supposedly, and it's kind of weird. I'm trying to figure out if she was beside him when he was trying to evict him, or she went to the scene later. But she's basically getting charged because she picked up the murder weapon and gave it back to him. It sounded like she was at the scene. They took off, obviously, you shot somebody, they took off running, and he drops his gun and she picks it up and gives it back to him. That's why I'm confused at, because either that means somebody was like a dead ass eyewitness and watched them niggas the whole time, or they picked it up from Ring cameras on houses. But whatever it is, she is getting charged with accessory to murder and her brother's shit. So it ain't looking good. Like I said in the last video, this joint is pretty sad because, like I said, he was a community leader. So somebody you value their opinion, and somebody you, if you're from the area, look up to, because, he obviously gave back to his community, and, he came from a similar position and changed his, situation. And for it to, probably just, I ain't gonna say the end like this, but he probably, will go away from this, because it sounds like it's pretty evident. But it's a very sad story. But that's really all I gotta say. Obviously, RIP to the 2 people, Avante Pender and Natasha Sutton. And I really am interested in added details we may or may not get about this story, because going from one, like I said, if you didn't know, You can't evict somebody like that. I don't know if I would assume he owned the property. He was a landlord or something. But, the judge has to, sign off for somebody to get evicted in that sense. So it's already crazy he went over there. And I just want to know from the live, even though obviously, they wasn't very happy, it was a tense situation because of what was going on. How does it go from that to that? That's all I really wonder, but we may never know. But that's all I got to say, though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG, TikTok, on the video, and we out.